Alright YouTube, we are back, and yeah, I was trying to creep my way towards pity, and I got the most wild pity summon I think I have ever received, and so now we don't just have the O, we have him in spades. So we're gonna hop into some internal roads. We're gonna kind of just really show you guys how he works. We're gonna go into the character one more time, and then we're gonna have some fun here. So I hope you guys enjoy this content. Make sure you leave a like if you do. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more Gundam G Generation Eternal content, along with the other gacha games and animes I cover and whatnot. Just take a look at the channel and see if there's anything you like. So with that being said, let's hop into the Eternal Road content. Okay, so pay no attention to the rest of the team, because the rest of the team is indeed what we call buns. Now, when it comes to the O, the things you're gonna have to kind of get used to is that you have his Psycho Pressure, and it inflicts damage taken by special weapons up to 15%. So that's actually a pretty good. And then you have his Beam Sword EX, which is going to increase damage taken from beam weapons up to 25%. So that's pretty awesome. Now, when we get to Paptimus is gonna have the boost range level 1 as a skill. He's gonna have MP up by 6, so he's gonna be able to really kind of boost himself closer and closer to his max tension. And then he has an energy charge. Now, the other important thing to note here is that when it comes to his skills, Paptimus is going to execute, or he's going to get 20% attack whenever he uses his support attack. So that's amazing. New Type level 4 is going to increase Awaken and Reaction. And then at the very bottom, like EX character ability, Titans, he's just going to get 15% more damage. And then he's going to get 15% less damage taken. Now, this is all from own weapons, yeah. So this is going to be a pretty open and shut showcase. For this one being just hard mode and not expert, I haven't given the O limit break, which I do have in the box for the next part, and I also haven't upgraded any of his weapons. So let's just go in here and kind of show you how this thing does. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is going to be the first part of this. We have a lot to do here. The first thing we have to do is get rid of these defenses so we can start just like taking these guys down one at a time. So I am going to just start moving these guys up and start hitting stuff. We're going to move this guy here, and I'm going to try to get some attacks here. This is going to be from special weapons up, and then we're going to bait out the defense right here. Like I said, ooh. My gosh, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I had never paid attention to that before. That's amazing. Whew. So, like I said, if I haven't shown the animation before, it's going to be on here. Like the first time an animation rolls anytime here, that's just going to be here. So now that I have this, right, he is not able to hit anything here. So I will come over, and I'm trying to think what we're going to do here. The O will take some damage here, but I do have the support to heal. So yeah, we're just going to show you what the O be doing. Yeah, nah. Okay, so we've done that. Now what we're gonna do is go over on the Wave Crasher. I don't think I need to use the crit here. This is still pretty easy content. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna hit this, and this is just gonna be a kill because we will actually have assists here. Yeah, that's just gonna work. All these animations are crisp. I hate how he drops the beam. crazy. Okay, so now you get to actually see some of just the craziness that's gonna happen here. I do want to get the defenders out of the way, though. Yeah, I just want the defenders out of the way. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Everybody else here is gonna be pretty fodder. I'm just gonna move this over here so we can have the proper defense. I'm gonna move him over here so we can get the same thing. And then these guys are just gonna chill there. Like, I kid you not. I do not care about this. We're just gonna move the Hikishiki back. And we're gonna end the phase because this is a one-man show. I just want Zeta and the O to do everything. So you're gonna get this. That's kind of gross. I guess I have no defense, right? What is this? Okay, now we get some of these support defenses in. That was just funny though. Like, honestly, the O and Zeta are disgusting together. You know what I want to do here? I want to flex to see. I want to flex to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take off the counter support. We're going to go to defend. I'm going to take off the counter support. I'm going to opt out everybody here. So the reason I want to do this is I just want to see how much damage that the O carries. So we're gonna hit some max tension real quick. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna park him. Then after parking him, I want to see if he can carry even on some like okay damage. We're gonna get this guy. And I just want to see how much damage he does here. We're gonna opt out, and we are going to opt out. Okay. That should be good, right? It's actually crazy that on support, this guy can almost just destroy these people. Next, we're going to hit this guy up right here. Yeah, like the power of this guy on support is insane. Like, that is insane, dude. That is insane. I think that was just psycho pressure, right? I think that was just psycho pressure. So we're gonna do one more test in a second. But we'll just have Homeboy clean this up. Easy dub, easy dub. But now we're gonna go inside of hard and see what we can do. Okay, so now that we have this set up, right, we are gonna keep the same exact strategy up top. That's pretty much just what we're gonna have here. We're gonna have the G-Quux line. Speaking of which, we actually got G-Quux in an hour from when I'm recording this, so this is pretty tight. But we got the G-Quux line. We've also got the, yeah, pretty much just the G-Quux line and then the Mobile Suit Gundam. So this is gonna be cool. Since the last time I've done this, I think the original RX-78, he got another limit break, so that's pretty tight. And then going over here, we switched out the Psychoro free-to-play unit with the O and Paptimus. So this should allow us to have some higher burst damage going in here, and I think that's what's up. So let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, so when it comes to this part is going to be the exact same. We still want the defense break to happen where it's going to happen. So we're going to, of course, start off with Red Gundam being Red Gundam. Like I said in the other one, just in case you guys forgot, if this does not hit, you immediately move to the next go. See? Right there, there. That's it. That's it right there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try that again. Now, this is going to be the hard part because even a slight change in composition is going to change up the strategy. Because now I have to move my guys in a different way. Okay, so we got the def break on him. As per usual, we're going to hit this one. And then we're going to hit that. We're going to move her back here. We're going to move Homeboy over here. We're going to move Homeboy as far away as possible, since we don't really need him after that. And then we're going to move this guy to this corner. So that's all we need to do for that particular section. We're good here. Now this one is the one that I will need to make sure is done better. We're going to activate Sway. Again, that's why we have Kira here. We're going to do this one. Then we're going to move over here, and we're going to hit Psycho Gundam with this one. A lot of this strategy is going to look the exact same as what we had it before. Absolute murder machine. Very good. Now what I want to see is if this new comp can kill right here. Okay, so now that this has happened, we know what we were doing before. I want to have this guy. Let me see how far his range is here. Okay, so he's got a pretty good range. If we move him here, he will not be able to hit the opponent. Okay, so we can't move him there. So this guy right here, we're gonna, like we did before, well, we'll actually have to move him up. So this guy, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is exactly where we placed him before to do work. Now this one, we're gonna move up here. And that gives him this range, which is good. We're gonna put him on standby there. It's important that Kira is on there for the double support. It's actually funny that Kira's like pilots on twice here. This guy is gonna go over here, because that range will allow him to catch here. And what we need to do is see how far away we can have this guy. I think, so this isn't what we need. Now, if we put him here, if this guy stops here and hits his attack, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this actually works. I think this actually works. So this first one is just gonna miss because of Sway. Like, this doesn't change. Now this is the part that we have to actually see about, because we've got 3 different things. Oh my gosh, bro, he's gonna wreck himself. I don't think he's able to hit me. I don't think he's able to hit me with the map attack here. So I think this is just gonna slay. Now we should have actually used the energy consumption here. That is my mistake. Dog, yes, that is, let's go. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right. Now we're gonna have the amazingly talented Yona get wrecked here. Alright, so Yona has done his job. Now we're gonna get all this back. And I think what we're gonna do here is, like I said before, we're gonna do this. Actually, you know what? I think we don't need another turn here. So we're gonna go for Sway. And we're gonna come in here. And we're just going to hit you guys with this one. Get the death break. And this should actually be like almost GG's, right? Yeah, no, one-shotting Psycho Gundam. I just love how that looks. That looks so good. Okay, so that's gonna be taken care of, right? I think what we can do here now is get this up. And then we can just come over here and hit this guy. Yeah, that's all we need. And now what I want to see here is this would result in me dying, right? Yeah, okay. This would result in me dying. So there's not really a way that I think I can get, because I wanted to see if we can hit him with the Psycho Pressure, but there's not really a way I can do that. Like, anything I do here will result in me dying. And it's not like he has sway or anything. So if I hit this, right? Dang, is there really no way I get this guy? Okay. So that is a bit unfortunate, but I think we can still move this. We can still move this. So I want him to hit up. We can just kill this guy right here. I'm just gonna have him standby. And I think we get the kill here? Yeah, we get the kill here just with those two. I want to see, do we get the kill here if we take off Shuji? No. Okay, cool. So we'll just keep him in there. We'll just keep him in there. But this is like really cool. If you guys saw my last video, you saw. Yeah. Peanut butter and jelly, guys. Peanut butter and jelly. So we can two-turn this. We can two-turn this. Yeah, I think the O is excellent support. The beam damage up by 25% is just so nasty. Of course, we got Setsuna on here, so we can do a lot of stuff. He's gonna defend, but it's GG. We gotta show the Crash Out King. It was so unnecessary, but it was so wonderful. Alright, and then we can just finish this off with G-Quox. I don't think anybody can make it over there in time, so we'll just finish it off with G-Quox. It's really just that. Oh, this is like Machu? Yeah, and in honor of G-Quox Tuesday, brother. In honor of G-Quox Tuesday. That's it. The O literally accelerated that an entire turn, dude. An entire turn. The O allowed me to only take 2 turns instead of 3. That is how good this character is. So yeah, honestly, the O is a beast. Like I said, if you guys have watched my previous content, then you saw that it took me all 3 turns to get the UC like Eternal Road done for Expert. This time it only took 2 because the O was able to help me clear the able to help me clear the Psycho Gundam in a singular turn, and then a singular actual counter turn, mind you, singular counter turn, and then we were able to just blow through the big Zom right afterwards. So he's definitely a great addition, and I am excited to see in the future what he's able to bring to other supports, because he's going to be able to use double supporting with that attack increase pretty much on anything else. You'll probably see him in my next video, or one of the videos I do next, where I do the UC Expert. So yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm finding it pretty awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys in other videos across this channel. We got Dragon Ball Legends Anniversary coming up, their 7th anniversary. We've already got the units leaked. Maybe I'll do a video on that. And we'll probably get some cool stuff come up in Dokkan later. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video to help it trend. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe if you want to see more content on this gacha, as well as other anime and video gaming content. And I will hopefully see you later. Peace.